I see a lot of people struggling with their manifestation process. It's taking them ages, like months and years, to get the results. And in some cases, they're not even achieving anything. And what's that doing is they're losing motivation, they're losing dedication, and they feel like giving up. And sometimes they do give up. The problem is that what they have been told is all they got to do is just keep saying these affirmations over and over again, all the time, and believe in it, and just be patient. Now, this patient part kind of bothers me because it implies this linear time programming, in a sense that the results are in future and you have to just wait. You don't have to wait. You just have to align yourself with the results. They are here already in the now. You just have to align yourself with them. Now, this alignment might take some time if you have blockages or programmings or conditionings or whatever you want to call it that are causing delays in the manifestation. But you can get rid of these blockages, these programmings, these conditionings in an instant. You don't have to wait. It doesn't necessarily have to take time to get dissolved. You can do it instantaneously. So what I mean by that is you have to reprogram your subconscious mind, or a better word would be deprogram it, because you don't need any kind of programming to live your life. So I'm going to be sharing some information with you that will help you accelerate your manifestation process. And what I'm going to be doing is I am going to help you augment your perception so you can see right through all of that programming, all of those blockages that are causing delays in your manifestation, and then dissolve them immediately, like an instant. You don't have to wait, because perception is instant. It's like a flash. Once you see through all of those programmings and blockages, then it gets dissolved instantaneously. You don't have to wait for that. The thing is that we tend to use the left brain more often to operate our lives, and what this left brain does in order to function and to understand and navigate through this reality is it creates these boxes of abstraction. And if something doesn't fit in these boxes, then it will just outright deny it and become defensive about it, also known as cognitive dissonance. So there is a kind of defense mechanism operating in all of these boxes. And it seems like the main purpose here is self-preservation. Now, that doesn't sound bad, but if you look at it more deeply, what you would find is that most of our major world problems are caused by this programming of self-preservation. For example, when you look at something like war, it is nothing but conflict between two contradictory boxes of programming. The problem is we don't know where to draw the line when it comes to this self-preservation thing, and the far-reaching consequences of this are catastrophic. All these ideologies and beliefs are just centered around self, not my country, not my religion or my race, but self, which is also an illusion. So I would even question whether we need to draw the line, because if the self does exist, then it would make sense to have all of these programmings. But if the self is kind of an illusion, then to have these defensive programmings can be destructive in the long run. I know all of this will not make much sense to someone who is brand new to all of these high frequency information, but as you tune yourself with more of these type of frequencies, not just mine, but there's so many other YouTubers that talk about this stuff, what's going to happen is it's going to augment your perception, make you perceive deeper aspects of reality, and then help you dissolve all of your limiting programmings. So the number one cause for the delays in your manifestations are these programmings, these limiting beliefs, these blockages that are centered around self-preservation. And so the fastest way to manifest things into reality is to dissolve this separation, and thereby dissolving this illusion of self. Erwin Schrödinger, a great physicist who is also known as father of quantum mechanics, said that multiplicity is apparent. In truth, there is only one mind. What that means is total number of minds that exist in this universe is one. And that means Separation that we perceive in consciousness is illusory. It doesn't exist. You can go and watch my video titled "Is Universe Inseparable Whole?" where I talked about the cause of this separation or fragmentation. And I will also be uploading a video where I'll talk about this singular mind, this universal consciousness in more depth. So yeah, you have to dissolve this illusion of separation. Now wait a minute, don't get scared. Like I said, this won't take time. Perception is instant. Once you perceive the entirety, the inseparableness of the universe, you will dissolve all of that separation in an instant. You just need to have the perception. That's it. So the more you tune yourself with these higher frequencies, the sharper your perception will become, and the faster you'll be able to dissolve all of those programmings. So continuing on, some of you might be thinking that dissolving separation is also going to get rid of your own personal desires and needs, because now you'll be thinking about just serving this single mind, this universal consciousness, and not really care about yourself. That's not true. Yes, there is only one mind, but there is also such thing as individuality. And that's the beauty of this existence, is to have this unique individual experience. I'm not this person you perceive me to be, or I perceive myself to be. I am this perspective of the single mind. I am this awareness perceiving reality from a corner or a point of space-time. And this corner could be my profession, my gender, my nationality, my race, which is all adding up to this unique individual perspective. This is a perspective. And so are you, and so is everybody else. We all are unique perspectives of the single mind. So yeah, this question might be in your mind: why do these unique, different perspectives exist? Maybe these are the very cause of the separation. Now, I would question that, and I've explained this in my video that I've talked about earlier, which is titled "Is Universe Inseparable Whole?" You can go and watch this video. I've explained in more details that it's not these different perspectives, these differences that are causing separation, but it's the perception. What I mean by that is, when you're looking at a whole with so many parts, you would see that those parts appear to be different and separate from each other, but all of those parts are part of the whole, which is a single whole. So you can alter your perception. You can either see the whole, or you can just see the separate parts. So it's all about perception. It's all about perceiving. So why do these different perspectives, these different parts of the single whole, of the single mind exist? What's the cause? Not the cause, but what's the main purpose? What's the main reason behind this? Understand this. The expansion of the universal mind, the single mind, is only possible because of these unique perspectives. Not only the advancement of the single mind, but the advancement of the civilization. If we were all same and we were not different from each other, then we wouldn't be able to understand reality and advance our civilization. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why these unique perspectives exist. So this unique perspective and that unique perspective are very important, and your needs, your desires are sort of like helping us, the single mind, which I am part of, which you're part of, which everyone else is a part of, is helping in the expansion. Because you matter, my friend, and it's only through your fulfillment our expansion is possible. So all your desires, all your needs are going to get fulfilled as long as you dissolve the separation, the ego. Because if it's the ego asking for all of these things, then you're not helping in the expansion of the single mind. You're just, serving the ego over here. You're not even helping yourself. Ego is just an illusion that sort of like creates this deception that it's there to serve you, but it's not doing that. Otherwise, your life wouldn't be such a mess. It's only a mess because of this illusion of self. So if you have your desires, if you have your needs and you want to get them fulfilled, then yeah, don't feel that, once you dissolve separation, you're not going to be taking care of yourself. You're still going to have your personal desires and needs. And we're going to help you, the single mind is going to help you achieve those desires, those needs. So once you dissolve this illusion of self, this separation, all your needs, all your manifestation, all your desires are going to come to you really fast. So you have to dissolve the separation, and that's the fastest way to manifest whatever you want to into this reality. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, smash that like button, and if you're interested in more of this higher dimensional wisdom, then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in next video.